With proper lining and using interface to give it that right texture. The trench coat is constructed using 3 different sewing patterns to get the effect, hand stitched on with all sorts of modified and repainted gun holsters to go with it. The clay and black warbler that you see shaping his weapons and gear, he put a ton of effort into this. So let's give a hand to Dante from Devil May Cry. And our own Michael Lyons. From my rival universe, let's welcome Dr. Strange. Jay McDougal has given us this version. All made by him except for the base boots and a couple of pieces. He's got all that stitching. Let's make sure we see the cape in all of its glory from the back. The lining inside and outside, all crafted and put together. Multiple pieces and layers on there. 8 different fabrics, over 40 pattern pieces to achieve this look. Hand embroidered with over 500 meters. Aha! I'm also supposed to let the youth Batman know, before we go on, you are needed backstage. Our first place winner is eligible for Best in Show, so hopefully Mom and Dad didn't take you home. So, paging Batman, if we had a signal, we'd put it up. We need a tactical Batman backstage. Until then, we're going to bring out Jill Shepard as Pinkie Pirate. The My Little Pony Equestria Girls. She had to figure out all the inspired patterns for this, made the skirt and the pants, painted the guns and the shoes, and had to get 2 wigs to get the one out of the end of it. Curled and teased to style them. She's, of course, a big fan of Pinkie Pie, so Pinkie Pirate is entertaining us tonight. Give her a hand. And in anticipation of a movie featuring Invader Zim coming up in 2018, welcome Gurr. Tracy Owens. Matakayo Kitty cosplay, showing us Gurr from Invader Zim. It took about 3 months to complete the creating process on this. Sewing machine was misplaced and she had to hand sew the entire costume. Gurr is lovable and fluffy, of course, so we'll let a few more dances happen, and then let's give it up for Gurr from Invader Zim. And because I think he was killed and is coming back to bargain, let's welcome Dr. Stephen Strange.
Come to bargain.
Looks a little stranger. Abigail Bowden as Dr. Stephen Strange. Started working on this in July, embroidered in leather. The leather work you see is done by her. Shirt, pants, vest, belt, cloak, all by hand, with a lot of the blood, sweat, and tears that LexCorp appreciates. A lot of love and a little swearing. Hand braided the arm that we see. Let's welcome out Abby Sollers next as Windranger from Dota 2. She's again made entirely by Abby. We demand that all costumes are 75% or more fabricated by the individual making it. This is 99%. Almost everything you see is hand-stitched, quilted, leather pieces, hip guards, shoulder pieces, everything. Give it up for Abby. Let's welcome out Haley. Haley Peppercorn as Ariel Aquaman. From The Little Mermaid in the DC Universe. The 70-hour construction was made completely from Yaya Han's cosplay fabric. And of course, first the gloves and the tights, the shells and the fabric craft foam, all to put this together for us. Let's welcome out Janice Angel next as Steampunk Snow White. She started with the corset, made the clay birds that you see, modded the gun, worked on the necklace, commissioned the heart, and then added ruffles and the other effects that you see, created the hat, used interlacing to get that wonderful effect, and to get a royal look. Give it up for Steampunk Snow White. Next we have Danielle Kilgore as Rescue Man from Overwatch. Started in May on this costume from scratch. Everything, even the pants that you see, were handmade and stitched. If they look like they were bought at a store, it just means they're that good. So go ahead and see all the props and pieces she put together to come up with Rescue May, and give her a hand. Sierra Green's out next as young Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon. She made the dress. Her first time making a dress, first time attaching a zipper, all the pieces for it, painted the gold armbands, string, and painted pearls. I think she did a great job. I like to trouble a man in Metropolis, but someone else liked to play Gotham. Let's welcome the Joker. Mia May Cosplay bringing us her version of the Joker, 100% designed and made. Every element of the costume designed and patterned by Mia May. The jacket went through all sorts of work before she liked the elements and could fully get it down. Everything, you see about 90 hours, including the lace front and the styled wig. Give it up for Mia May Cosplay. Welcome out Christy Bauer as Breath of the Wind Zelda. She freaking loves Zelda, apparently, with over 50 hours of work going into just the planning, and then actually the construction happened after. Working with leather, modifying patterns, first time styling a wig, and doing all of these things. Only her second cosplay. So let's give it up for Christy Bauer as Breath of the Wind Zelda. Right on the heels is Quick Shadow from the Transformers Rescue Bots. Let's give it up for Linda Locke. Combination of fabric and project, first time working with foam. She chose to use Quick Shadow and because she's one of the few female Transformers, and so of course she's awesome. Took about 30 hours of hand stitching and pattern herself. Give it up for Linda and her Quick Shadow. And now, heralding from Hogwarts, let's go ahead and welcome out Helga Hufflepuff. Jean Kirchhoff, Princess of Tea Cosplay, has put this together for us. 4 layers of ruffles, about 50 yards total, hand embroidered back of the cape. Putting together the common motifs of the stars, the roses, the pearls in about 85 hours of work, beading, trim, and all sorts of applications. The hat's made with buckram. The corset is made steel boned by her, and also made the wand, the pouch for the wand, and the goblet, of course, and hand-strung jewelry. Give it up for Jean Kirchhoff. Princess of Tea Cosplay. Welcome out Monty Archambault as the Morgan from The Wicked and the Divine. Self-made completely. Character has dynamic design and amazing detail, of course, with pleather feathers, over 200, all hand-sewn and patterned by her, and had to work on the wig to make it work for the character, doing her makeup as well. So she spent a lot of time to create this character from The Wicked and the Divine. Any Wicked and the Divine fans out there? Give it up for Monty Archambault. Any Moana fans out there? Well, let's welcome Tafiti from Disney's Moana. A very small guest appearance by Moana as well. Right there in the palm of her hand, a pattern that was self-drafted by Hannah Tayo. She's put together